One day, high on Mount Olympus, a young goddess named Persephone wandered through a field of golden wheat and bright flowers. She laughed as butterflies danced around her. Little did she know, far below the earth, Hades, the mysterious god of the underworld, watched her from his dark throne. Meanwhile, Persephone's mother, Demeter, goddess of the harvest, stood at the edge of the sky. Scanning the world below, she held a glowing torch, guiding farmers to plant their seeds. But her heart skipped a beat when she saw Persephone smiling in the sunny field. Suddenly, the ground trembled. A chariot drawn by black horses burst through the earth. Hades stepped out, cold and serious, his robes brushing the soil. Persephone, he called softly. Curious, she stepped forward. In a single moment, he swept her up and drove back into the underworld's shadows. Above ground, Demeter's torch flickered and died. She searched every corner of the earth, calling Persephone's name. Fields went barren. Corn withered, flowers lost their color. Farmers cried out in fear. Why won't our crops grow? Deep below, Persephone knelt beside Hades' throne. Stunned but not afraid, the halls glowed with strange blue flames. Ghostly figures whispered in the distance. Still, she remembered who she was. Daughter of Demeter, bright goddess of spring. She stood tall and spoke to Hades. Let me see my mother. Hades, moved by her courage, offered her a pomegranate. Eat this, he said gently, hungry and curious. Persephone ate 6 seeds. At that moment, she felt a bond with the underworld. Back on Earth, Demeter refused to tend the fields until her daughter returned. The world fell into endless winter. Trees stood naked. Rivers froze. People prayed to Zeus, king of the gods, begging him to help. Zeus called Hades to Mount Olympus. The thunder of his anger shook the sky. Return Persephone, he demanded. Hades agreed, but with a warning. She ate the pomegranate. Now part of her belongs here. At last, Persephone emerged from the underworld, greeted by her mother's joyous cry. As they embraced, buds burst into bloom, and fields turned green again. Yet every year, Persephone must spend 6 months below, walking those echoing halls. During that time, Demeter's sadness brings autumn and winter. The next spring, when you see flowers grow and birds return, remember Persephone's story, how love and loss shape the seasons, how bravery can spark a change, and how even a queen of the underworld can teach us courage. Imagine the hidden world beneath your feet, dark corridors, glowing gems, whispers of ancient souls. What secrets would you uncover? Who might you become if you dare to explore a place no one else can see? Your own adventure begins the moment you ask, what lies beneath?